Today I'm here with my entertainment director, Joe Rodriguez.
Hi.
And we're going to make spaghetti squash enchilada bowls. So, have you ever heard of spaghetti squash?
Never even heard of it.
Oh my gosh. So, it is probably my favorite meal. And I like to make these because I like to prep for the week with my food. I'm always on the go, so it's nice that I can make a couple of spaghetti squashes and I just scrape them out, put them into a container, and I can grab them for lunch, dinner, whatever. They're ready to go. So we're going to start here with, we have a small spaghetti squash, and this one's about $4. So this one's already cut in half. They can be kind of difficult to cut sometimes, so if you are struggling to cut them, if you microwave them for like 2 minutes and get them out, they're easier to cut in half. And if you don't want to bake them, you can actually just microwave them, which is pretty cool. They taste better if they're baked, though. So we're going to bake ours.
Anything tastes better baked.
That's true. So how you start is really just like carving a pumpkin. I just take a knife in here and get all these little strings out, kind of loosen them up. And I'll switch this over here if you want to use the spoon and start just scooping it out. You just want to get all the seeds and all of the strings out. And what I love about these spaghetti squashes is one whole enchilada bowl is 183 calories, and whenever I portion it out, it makes about 3 cups for one. So you have your entire vegetable serving in one meal.
That's awesome.
Which is great, yeah. So you're on your way to your daily serving with this recipe. And I'll go ahead and start with this one. So we have 2 teaspoons of olive oil, and you just brush. This is like such an easy recipe. It takes a little while to bake, but if you have some time on a weekend to make them up real quick, it's so easy. Anyone can do it. I don't know, do you cook a lot?
I usually cook on the weekends to give me more time, you know?
Yeah.
I'm usually busy around the week, but once the weekend comes, I'm the chef of the house.
Oh, okay. See, I don't cook often. I am not into cooking, so anything that is easy and ready to go, I am all for it.
And good for you, too.
Oh, yeah, and it's so healthy. And the thing I love about spaghetti squash, it has so many vitamins and nutrients in it. It's just wonderful.
So what about someone that hasn't had squash before and is kind of scared? What would you say?
I would say you have to try it. They call it spaghetti squash, and it honestly tastes just like spaghetti noodles. Well, it doesn't taste like spaghetti noodles, but it has that like texture and feel. Mm-hmm. I mean, I love it. You don't have to go crazy with the enchilada bowls if you're trying it for the first time, but I would say why not? You can eat healthy, and it doesn't have to taste bad or be hard.
Definitely.
So we're going to sprinkle some salt and pepper. So you just quick little seasoning, and it's just olive oil, salt, and pepper. So easy. Oh, yours is going all over the place.
Right. Wants to move around. It's ready to go in the oven. That's why it's moving.
Yes. So we can eat it. And this recipe is from skinnytaste.com, which has a lot of great recipes and a lot of different squash recipes. So I've been very adventurous with the squash lately, but this is my favorite one. I could eat it every single day, and a lot of times I do. So now we just turn these over, flip it, yep, and put it in the oven for 45 minutes, and when it comes out, we'll fluff it up, put some enchilada sauce and cheese on it, and it's ready to go.
I'm ready to eat it.
All right, can you get the oven door for me?
Ooh, it's done.
All right, so it's been 45 minutes. So they say 45 to 50 minutes, but these are a little bit smaller, so I think they are good to go. So now we have to turn them over, which is always a challenge. I like to use tongs because they're super hot. So just flip it over.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That looks yummy.
Oh, it's so good. So now what we're going to do, I'll give you a fork. And you just, well, actually it's easier if you use the tongs for this too. And you just hold kind of hold it still, and scrape the insides.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah, super easy. And see how it looks like a spaghetti noodle?
Yeah. I was wondering what's spaghetti about squash, but I can tell now.
So whenever you make it, it looks like a spaghetti noodle. It's fun to get a little bit creative with it.
It is. I've never heard of this before, so it's actually very creative. I love it.
Oh my gosh, yes, you're gonna love it. Okay, you gonna do that one?
Oh, this is so much fun.
Scrape. It helps if you scrape towards the
towards the center. There you go.
That is good there. Now what we're gonna do is it calls for 1 1/3 cup of enchilada sauce. So I just went ahead and measured it out a while. I'm just gonna pour it carefully, about half of that amount in here. Okay. And all of the squash sizes kind of differ, so if you want to add more, you can. If you think it's too much, that's okay too. And make sure it gets nice and down in there. This one probably has enough. And then just a cup of cheese.
Yes.
Do you want to put the cheese on them?
Yes, cheese.
All right.
You just sprinkle it on top?
Yep, just on top. So do half and half.
Oh, and this is starting to look amazing.
Yes. And then we're going to put them back in the oven for 15 minutes. And when you pull it out, the cheese will be all nice and browned and just absolutely delicious.
Oh, I can't wait to eat this.
I'm going to grab the oven mitts. And can you get the oven door for me? And we'll go ahead and stick these back in. All right, oh, these look amazing. So they're definitely done because you can see the brown on the edges. Okay, so these are all done. You can see the squash is nice and brown, the cheese is not burnt, it smells amazing. Go ahead.
It looks amazing.
Take your fork. And the great thing about this is you don't even need a plate for it. You can literally eat it right out of the bowl. Is it hot?
It's delicious, that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, Marina.
Thank you.